everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, a warm welcome to you too. So today we're going to check in with the universe to see what timeless message Gemini needs to hear. This can be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or anywhere in your chart that calls to you. And remember to allow the message to resonate as it's meant to, which means the entire message may resonate or just bits and pieces of it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's dive in and see what the universe wants to share with us today. Universe, please share with me your message for Gemini. What do you want to talk about? Ooh, 5 of Cups. So we have 5 cups, 3 are spilled, 2 are upright. Gemini, you are dealing with some sadness. Ooh, what about this do we need to know? What do we need to know about this? Oh, surrender the idea you can fix someone. I see. So it says here, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So you are dealing with an emotional upset about someone that you've been trying to help, fix, be there for in some way, and it's not working. Someone has gone to prison, and this is why you're heartbroken. I can see that. I'm seeing the judge. I'm seeing the conviction. I'm seeing the handcuffs. So you're definitely dealing with that. That's going to be specific for someone. Yeah, you're dealing with some sort of emotional loss, emotional instability. There's trauma, there's abandonment, there's despair. There's a lot of different anger energies here, rage, disappointment, such sadness. There's a lot of negative emotions. However it applies, you're dealing with something emotional right now, and it feels very heavy. So, because the 5 of Cups, this is a heavy hitter, okay? This is like drowning in emotions, drowning in sorrow, like whatever it is specifically for you, it's very heavy. It's a heavy energy, sadness, loss, loneliness, you name it, it's all here. So it's going to apply to your situation in some way. You're feeling something emotional. Okay, it could be heartbreak, it could be divorce, it could be separation, it could be mourning, however it applies. The universe is recognizing you. You are not alone. You might feel alone. I can see someone crying in the shower because I can feel that you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, however that applies. You could be feeling abandoned. You could be feeling deeply remorseful. Oof, this is heavy. But what I said earlier when I was, when we first looked at the card, there are 5 cups. 3 are spilled, 2 are still upright. Okay? So most of the cups are spilled. And that's probably where you're focusing all of your energy right now, on what's been lost, what's missing, what's ended. The 3 cups that are spilled, okay? But it's very clear that the universe is asking you now to notice the 2 cups that are still standing. Stuff is still standing in your life. No matter what you have lost, there is still something there worth fighting for, worth trying for, worth healing for, worth getting back up for. However that applies, it's like the silver lining. It's like the hope, the spark, the light that you're missing because you're focusing on the 3 spilled cups. And again, the universe is saying, it's time to focus on what's still standing in your life. It's time to focus on what's still good in your life, okay? Because it's a lot of sadness. It's a lot of sorrow, however it applies. And now you have this very clear message from the universe. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. So however this painful energy is happening in your life, it's connected to the idea of fixing someone, loving someone more, enough, being there for them, trying to heal their wounds, however it applies. And it's almost like a brutal wake-up call from the universe. The universe is saying, just stop. You can't make someone see what they're unwilling to see. So you're definitely dealing with someone close to you, however that applies, personal, family, coworker, however it applies, who's hurting you over and over, who's hurting you in different ways repeatedly, and your emotions are pouring out. I feel like you have tried to help them. You have tried to save them. You have done so much. I am being shown so many different images right now, and nothing changes. Nothing changes. They don't change. They don't improve. They don't try. And it's breaking you down. Piece by piece is what I'm seeing. You're breaking down. This is too much. They're putting you through too much. However that applies. And the universe is saying it's time to stop. The universe is trying to hold you and try to comfort you because you've got to stop. You cannot change someone who does not want to change. And I know that hurts. I know it does. For someone, this is an addiction. For someone, you have sent them to rehab countless times and you keep ending up back at this point. Someone's gone to prison multiple times. You can't fix them. This is a child, an adult child, or an older teenage child for someone. It hurts. I can feel it. Ugh. Empath issues. Oh my goodness. Because you want to save them. Of course you do. Especially if it's your child. Wow. Like this one's hitting hard. But the truth is you can't change someone unless they're willing to change. You can't force them. You can't beg them. You can't plead with them. You can't corral them. Like I'm seeing all these different images. No matter how much love and support you give, it's not going to happen until they're finally ready. And like I can feel this pain. What I'm being shown, wow, this is painful. This is unbelievable. I'm being shown a sinking ship. I'm literally being shown a sinking ship, and it's like you're trying to constantly patch these holes. So yeah, this is like a sinking ship, and it's eventually going to go down because eventually you're not going to be able to patch it all up in enough time to keep it afloat. That's what I'm being shown. So however that applies to your situation specifically. Wow. So yeah, at some point, you have to realize that it's not your job to keep it afloat, especially if this other person isn't even trying. You need to let go, and you need to let them fix it. And what I'm seeing is there are 2 cups standing. So that means the universe is saying you need to let go, you need to let them fix it, and you need to focus on what's still standing in your life. And it might be something, it might be someone, or it might be your own resilience and your own healing. However it applies, you need to focus on that. And yes, it's going to be hard. I can feel it because I can see how this applies in so many different ways. It's going to be very hard to walk away. But the reality is, staying is only tearing you apart. So it's time to put yourself first, and it's gonna be hard. It's going to be hard. But it's important that you reclaim your energy, Gemini. That's what the universe is saying. The universe is very clear in its message today. You're not responsible for anyone else's journey. only your own. So it's important to focus on the cups that are still standing in your life and start healing. You deserve it, Gemini. You deserve it. You have given it your all. You have taught them what you could. You have done what you could. And now you have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. That's what the universe is asking you to do. It will not be easy, but reclaim your energy, Gemini. Reclaim it. All right, Gemini. Wow, what a reading. So that's all I got for you. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like, subscribe, join the channel, share, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading.